Hi everyone, I'm Doni, and welcome back to Facts of Metal. In this series, we'll uncover some of the most fascinating and little-known stories from the history of heavy metal. Today, we're talking about one of the biggest misconceptions in death metal history. Was Chuck Schuldiner impossible to work with? Many believe he fired musicians to gain complete control, but the real story is much more complicated. When Chuck Schuldiner formed Death in Florida in 1983, his goal wasn't simply to start another band. He wanted to create something heavier and more extreme than anything heard before. But finding musicians who shared that vision was difficult. Between scream bloody gore, leprosy, and spiritual healing, Death went through constant lineup changes. To many, it looked like Chuck was firing everyone. But Chuck described years of bad luck, creative differences, and a lack of dedication from others. Everything changed in 1990. Chuck refused to participate in a poorly organized European tour. Instead of canceling, his band members completed the tour without him, using a stand-in. Chuck considered this a betrayal and even took legal action. After that tour, Chuck made a decision that would define Death. He would recruit the best session musicians for each album rather than maintain a permanent band. This brought incredible talent like Sean Reinert, Paul Masvidal, and Gene Hoglan into the fold. This approach allowed Death to evolve into one of the most progressive and technically advanced bands in the genre. These musicians understood they were joining Chuck's vision, not a traditional democratic group. Was Chuck a control freak? He was a perfectionist who demanded commitment, but many who worked with him described him as respectful and passionate, giving talented musicians the freedom to contribute their own unique ideas. Looking back, Death became less of a traditional band and more of a musical vision centered around one man. Ironically, that decision led to some of the greatest technical death metal albums ever recorded. Without that vision, masterpieces like Human and Symbolic might never have existed. I'm Doni, and this has been another episode of Facts of Metal. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to Essentials for more incredible stories from the history of metal. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.